Hello everyone, Mathrall here, and welcome to the weekly update video. Now this week's update video is primarily featuring skill capes, the perks rework, as well as the master skill capes, getting some of their much needed love as well. However, that's all part of the patch notes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead talking about the rest of the stuff and then go into the patch notes, which will talk about your skill cape perks. So, without any further ado, the summer weekends. This coming weekend is the combat one, so the 10th through 13th of August. This is what you can expect. Again, anything that is Iron Man restricted will be set last. Charm drops give one more charm than normal, increased chance of rare drops, and enhanced Ring of Wealth. All Slayer assignments are treated as using a Slayer VIP ticket. Shattered Worlds grants 50% extra anima, 10% cheaper instance fees, ability to loot from Mazcap raids once per day, extra training points from boss training, and you may choose your boss Slayer assignment over the weekend. Iron Man restricted, 50% increased Slayer XP, so get that Slayer out there while you can. It's a good time to do it. Twitch Prime, again, it's still available. You're able to claim this or get this until the 6th of September, which you get the one free month of RuneScape membership with it, as well as the cosmetics. Keep in mind these are cosmetic items. It's the exclusive Umbral Flame Blade, the Umbral Armor, and the Umbral Crazian Companion Pet. There's also 2 Umbral chests, which is a guaranteed super rare prize. 15 treasure hunter keys and 200 rune coins. Keep in mind 2 of those things will not be able to be claimed by Iron Man accounts, which is the Umbral chest and the 15 treasure hunter keys. For Lootscape, we have there's saying about some goodies, but there's the elite skilling outfit piece. And if you are an Iron Man, you will be getting the deep sea fishing emote instead, because that would be creating an unfair advantage via, violating the rules of Iron Man. Okay, so for live streams this week, which is Tuesday, August 7th at 1600, month ahead, August Q&A. Friday, August 10th at 1600 UTC, patch note teasers. And Sunday, August 12th at 1800 UTC is PVM with Rod Lee. Now, the skill cape perks. This is into the patch notes, but the skill cape perks, the ones that are updated this week, there might be more that follows, but right now this is the current ones that are updated. And they don't have everything listed for the master skill capes, unless they just only started. But so far, as for the regular skill capes, this is what we have now. Agility, no longer fail any agility obstacle. This has been rolled out to work on every obstacle in game, so that's actually phenomenal. Constitution retains the current effect, but the healing now continues to work in combat, so that's actually really good. Construction has a chance to save planks when building in your player-owned house. Crafting provides a chance to cut all gems in inventory at once and provides unlimited thread. Divination, Wisp will now last a fixed amount of time when first harvested from. Fire making, fire spirits get better rewards and will act as a better light source. Fletching provides a chance to make extra bolts, arrows, and darts, kind of giving people an incentive to start making them yourself. Hunter increases the effective range of your traps by 2 tiles. For a Hunter, yeah, fantastic. Prayer retains the current effect but acts like the first age cape if owned. Thieving, all drops are noted and stacks with Ardougne cape if owned. Master skill cape perks. Now this is either all of them as of right now, or they all have one and I just have no freaking clue. I promise I will look into it to see if there is more, but I'm pretty sure it's only these 4 so far. Invention gives an increased chance of receiving uncommon and rare components when disassembling. Dungeoneering, a chance to choose which boss you face, increased chance of lore drops inside Daemonheim, in elite dungeons, and the ability to wear your cape inside Daemonheim. Slayer gives a chance to choose your task from a Slayer Master each time you receive a new one. And the Master Request Cape brings a range of lore-related teleports into a single item, allowing you to teleport to the Legends Guild, the World Gate, the Rock Museum, and the Empty Throne Room, and several more, so that's actually a huge deal. Also keep in mind that the quest shop is soon to be a thing, which means there's even more and more reasons to get out there and do some freaking quests. Do them. Just do them. Even if you have to rush it, just do them. It's worth it. Skill cape perks, bug fixes, and improvements. The expert capes can now store 2 perks of their category each. When right-clicking on the max cape, any perks that can be activated will appear on the right-click menu. The quest icon now shows on the max cape tooltip instead of all skill icons. Increases the chance of getting strange and golden rocks when skilling with the relevant cape equipped. Bird nest drop chance modifiers now increase your chance even more. Multiple typos across skill masters dialogue have been tweaked. Free-to-play construction. So there is some touching on free-to-play this month, which is, well, this week especially. So this is actually fantastic. For this update, they say they're bringing out ModStu's Game Jam project, which allows free-to-play players to get a taste of the construction skill. Now, the only slight issue is there's a probability that the skill will be changing down the road. It's just hard to say how soon, so this is just a taste for as it is now. But anyway, Alfred Stonemason, your Taverly Lodestone, now has options to buy, move, and redecorate a player-owned house on free-to-play worlds. Alfred now sells modest quantities of bronze nails, bolts of cloth, and a watering can, and low-level garden plants to aid new players in starting furnishing their own house. The construction achievement path has been expanded to introduce making planks, removing furniture, and building a wider variety of furniture. It's a membership requirement. Well, its membership requirement has been removed. The State Agent is now visible to free-to-play, so allows access to options to buy, move, free-to-play areas only, of course, and redecorate on free-to-play worlds. Free-to-play can now buy a player-owned house for the usual 1K. Free-to-play can now enter their own player-owned house. Player-owned house is now accessible on free-to-play worlds. Some members-only room features may still be restricted. The Garden Supplier in Falador is now visible to free-to-play, and they can buy Bagged Dead Tree and Bagged Plant 1. The construction guidebook from the State Agent is now a free-to-play object and has been updated to account for free-to-play construction changes. Sawdust is once again a free-to-play object, still useless currently. The Sawmill Operator's Shop, including the operator in Taverly, is now available to free-to-play. The Bolt of Cloth is now a free-to-play object. Bagged Dead Tree and Bagged Dead Plant are now free-to-play objects. Free-to-play can now build a garden, 1K coins, and following hotspots: Exit Portal, Decorative Rock, Dead Tree, Plant, and Fur. They can now build a parlor, 1K coins, and the following hotspots include a crude wooden chair, brown rug, clay fireplace, torn curtains, wooden bookcase. A kitchen, which is 5K, and it has hotspots up to level 5 construction, which is a fire pit and cat bed. Free-to-play can now read free-to-play books in the player-owned house bookcase, as long as they have the requirements met. Free-to-play can now sit in chairs and light the fireplace in their own parlor. They can now cook on the fire pit in their kitchen. Can now use their cat or kitten on the cat blanket in their kitchen to make them rest. The following are now free-to-play construction skill guide. Basic wood house style, 2500. Daytime house lighting, 5K. Rough grass grounds, 5K. Garden room, parlor, kitchen, clay fireplace, the stuff I just listed recently. It's all free-to-play now. The following changes are now available to free-to-play. Crude wooden chairs, wooden bookcases, just said that not that long ago. The menus for moving and redecorating a house have been rewritten. The fix an issue where the option to build plants in the player-owned house was eliminated when the player didn't meet the construction requirement. The following features of a player-owned house are now disabled on free-to-play worlds to accommodate lapsed free-to-play and house visits: spawning and storing of members' pets or member pets in menagerie, pet feeder, withdrawing member equipment in the costume room, study lectern, offering and burning incense at a chapel altar, aquarium and dungeon access, scrying pool and portals to pay-to-play areas, boxing ring, clockwork, workbench. The beach, there has been some fixes, including the ability to stop Claudia from being insta-killed. A tile of blocking has been re-added to the first floor of the Lumbridge fishing store. Players will no longer be able to use Death Touch darts on Claudia, and why are you wasting them? The starfish location used for one of the beach sandy clues is now visible to minimum detail mode. Corrected a typo on sandy clue. Renal now gives players their next sandy clue scroll regardless of if she's in her store. Iron Man can now continue skilling at the beach even during happy hours and the heatwave weekends with a maximum temperature gauge at 50% of the usual XP rate. So a little bit worse XP turnout, but still. Players should now have their beach progress reset correctly if they're logged into a clan citadel on daily reset. Players who have eaten their fill of ice cream shortly before the heatwave weekends will now be able to eat in the entitled increased amount. Solak, ancient elven ritual shards can now be traded and purchased on the GE. You can now teleport out of the Solak fight as soon as it's over. Torn Grimoire pages have been added to Solak's item log. Clan. This is post-release changes here, and this is allowing Iron Man to contribute more to your clan, a way to track avatar gathering and pushing broadcasts to the right clan channel. Clan chat, which is fantastic. The clan chat muting broadcast has now been rank toggled via broadcast settings. The avatars for members and the avatars for Avatar Warden books are no longer available from player-owned house bookcases. A chance to fire a double clan capping message has been fixed in the cooking skill plot. Giving a clan member a clan cloak or clan vexillium will now check if they are still within a reasonable range of you before giving one. Broadcast will now be sent to the clan chat box. The guest broadcast will now be sent to the guest chat box. When setting a chat login message, an additional broadcast will go out to all online clan members at the time telling them what the message says. If you are a deputy owner, you can now check what your current login message says by clicking on Set Login Clan Message and pressing the check option. Next, Angel of Death, Nemi Forest, and the Will of Goodwill have been added to the place category on the clan notice board. You can now only give a clan vex or clan cloak to members in your clan only. World 1 and 200 will now broadcast from the clan notice board. The clan resources given to you from the loom, kiln, furnace, barbecue skill plot have been increased to make it in line with the avatar update. Mining ore and precious ore in a clan citadel will no longer contribute to stone player total. Iron Man will now get a 50% skill plot boost when attuning to the stone in their clan citadel, so that's actually very nice. It's about time. Players can no longer go above their weekly resource cap at a clan citadel. Checking your clan log will now show the progress of your clan avatar's gathering. A clan system broadcast will be sent when you hit 100% of the resources your avatar has been gathered to show the clan avatar's gathering progress. Iron Man can now gather resources for your clan using the avatar. So that's actually all really good. And finally, the guest clan broadcast will no longer display your own clan name when a player who hasn't logged in for a long time returns to the game triggers a clan broadcast. Ninja fixes. Now when buying herb packs from the Void Knight Pest Control, you won't be charged for more than you buy, alongside an updated tooltip. Fixed an issue that was preventing mouse wheel scroll from working on the Dungeoneering Skip Floors interface over locked floors. Buttons on the backpack interface will now display and work as intended when interacting with them in the hero interface. Players are now able to filter between free and members content for each skill within the skill guide. One more thing that should be done is separating all the frickin' potions by herb type. That would be amazing. One Castle Wars game is no longer required to view the chat option on Lanthus to obtain the How Many Games achievement. The Dungeoneering Tightrope no longer rotates whilst attempting to walk across. I've seen that. That was weird. Quick prayer preset tooltips from the action bar will now display prayers selected for that preset within the tooltip. Fix an issue where the player's name, title, and quick chat bubble, along with the press enter to chat line, have been adjusted to sit centrally within the chat entry box. Updated the shop interface to bring it in line with the modern interface standards, and the Beast tab within the Adventures menu has been updated to in Legacy mode to remove the inconsistent elements. Players will no longer have the ability to start Legacy of Seergaze without completing Darkness of Hollowvale. Graphically updated the quest interface, which is remove the old graphics, buttons, and frames and replace them with a more modern version. Updated quest journal, quest overview, quest start, visual and position changes. Updated the font on the quest list, and they said they made some code optimization to the prayer skill, including the way they work. So that's pretty good. Last week's hotfixes was reduced the amount of blight drain from Solak on phase 2 and removed the double damage when Solak pins a player. Now, one more thing for this week is I want to go over the double XP restrictions. This is a packed episode, but I think this is necessary. So the restrictions are as follows. You have 72 hours of double XP if you are members. If you are free to play, you have 20% more XP. Now, this is what it will, let me try this again. The double XP weekend boost is not applied to the XP earned through the following items or activities: the assist system, XP lamps, tomes of experience, ectofuntus, cremation, dragon rider amulet, auto sanctifiers, goldsmithing gloves, brawling gloves, player-owned house altars, wilderness chaos altar, dungeoneering wildcards, sacred clay, urns, and ancient effigies. So if you use any of those, you will not get double XP through that. It also does not apply to XP rewards given on hand in for the following: quests, daily challenges, Jade Vine, Strange and Golden Rocks, and other distractions and diversions. So if you're handing in for it, it does not count. It does not apply to XP awarded on hand-in of points and tokens. So Slayer points, Brimhaven Agility Arena tickets, Dungeoneering tokens does not affect. The Invention skill as a whole works like this. The item XP gained is plus 50%. Making items on a workbench gives 50% more XP. So that'll be like your charge packs, your siphons, your gizmos, those kind of things. That'll give you more XP. Disassembling random items, which is such as logs, potions, etc., will give 50% more XP. And it says disassembling and siphoning equipment does not give improved XP. So if you were saving up all your items at level 20 or 10, 15, whatever level you could do, it's not going to do anything. Don't bother. Don't save them for this. And it says, as always, Iron Man cannot receive double XP on the double XP weekend. Plain and simple. It's always probably going to stand that way. But, also, if you already have stored bonus XP, the bonus XP itself is not boosted. The base XP is. So, instead of getting, double XP, you'll get triple XP. So, whatever the base is, double it, and then take that base again, double it again. and that's your overall. So if you get 100 XP, you'll get 300 XP. That's all it is. So yeah, that is all the restrictions. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.